making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, yeah. Things we're making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, yeah.
Hello, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin, and as you can tell from the intro and jingle, I almost said journal. I have no idea why. It is time for Things We're Making Thursday, Things We're Making Thursday, Things We're Making Thursday, yeah. What is Things We're Making Thursday? Well, it is a collaboration that I am doing with a truckload of other channels at this point. I cannot possibly name them all, so they will be all listed in the description box. I do have a playlist called Things We're Making Thursday, but it is woefully behind, and it does not have everyone, and I apologize to those of you who are not on it yet. I will very much try to get others on it. Wow, this is getting big. And I love it. So we're all getting together and we're all doing our own version of the same pattern each month. It's always a free pattern. The first month was the Heartthrob Blanket from Yarn Inspirations. The second one was the It's a Hoot Owl Container, also from Yarn Inspirations. March, our third month, was the Luxe Pillow Trio, also from Yarn Inspirations. And this one was designed by Lorna Miser. This is what I did for my first pillow. I'm using Red Heart Ombre for all of them. This is Violet. So this was pillow one. It's kind of a, they call it a cluster stitch. It's more of a bobbly, popcorny thing. I did not do the back. For this one, I did the back as described, but then I made 3 ties. And I've still got a little bit of a gappy plumber problem. But I like the pillow nonetheless. The second pillow we accomplished was the second pillow, the basket weave. This one I did a little differently. I left my seam exposed here, kind of gives it a bit more structure. And so it's a basket weave pattern. This one is Red Heart Ombre in the color Scuba. This one I did less double crochets for the back, and then I tried to make like these holes to lace it through, and I liked the effect, but the holes were too big. So my goal for this week was to complete the third pillow. Did I do it? Of course I did it! So the third pillow was, I'm calling it a crossover stitch. I don't know what it's actually called, but there you can see it. This is Red Heart Ombre in the color Spearmint. The color's blowing out a bit. But I love it. And all 3 pillows have such a spring-like vibe to it. And this is what I did for this one. So I did the same whole idea, except for instead of doubles, I did singles. So I did 1 extra row in each of these panels. And then I just did a single crochet, chain 2, skip 2 stitches, single crochet. And that's how I made my little lattice there. And then I just wove a chain through it, and then I shoved the ends inside to conceal them. And there we have it. 3 completed pillows for the Luxe Pillow Trio in March. I can't hold all 3 at the same time. I'm sorry. And now they're falling. But yeah, I really enjoyed making these. The instructions call for an 18-inch pillow form, but you can really make it to any size. So if you have pillows in your house you're looking to recover, just make it to that size and you're good to go. Basically, you make your panel about 1 inch smaller than the pillow form because you want it to be snug so the pillow puffs. You know what I'm talking about? This one, I also left the seam on the outside to give it that kind of structure, except on this one, on the basket weave, I ran out and I had to use this cream color to finish up. This one I had a very little amount of the green left. Like, we're talking like maybe 50 yards left, so not much at all. It was enough for me to be going at that feeling. You know it. So, the other business, since this is the final Thursday of the month, we get to announce our April project. Where did March go? Where did the first 3 months of this year go? I have no idea. But we are making a wrap. We're making a shawl. It's called the Greek Goddess Wrap, and it is from Caitlin Jenkins. She has a blog called Caitlin's Contagious Creations.com, and this is where you can find this pattern. It's free in like a blog post, but if you pay, I think it's $3, you can get a ad-free PDF that you can print. So very minimal cost if you want to get an ad-free version, or you can use the blog and it is totally free. So it is still a free pattern. And this pattern does use a, she calls for a woolies, which is a little confusing unless you think back to OG original woolies. They used to come in cakes that were kind of like Mandala. They were Lion brand, but they were basically Mandala that had some wool in it. They no longer make those styles of cakes, but looking at the yardage, they want, she calls for 2 balls of Lion brand woolies or 1,180 yards of a DK weight yarn. Mandala bonus bundle to the rescue. So 1,181 yards comes in a bonus bundle. Please, please, please let my tension be good. But I have a question for you guys. So I have 2 bonus bundles here, and I cannot decide which one I want to make my shawl out of. My Greek Goddess Wrap. I have one in this Golem colorway. It's lovely pinks and purples. This is the one I immediately thought of. But I do wonder if it's because the picture, if you look at the website, her wrap is pinks and purples. But I also have this beautiful one. This is Satyr, or Satyr. I don't know how you say it. It's the mythical being. And I thought this is very pretty, and this might make a very pretty wrap too. I don't know, but I basically have onesies of these hanging around, and I think I'm leaning towards Golem. And it's Golem, Golem, not Gollum like Lord of the Rings. It's Golem like the man of clay. The being of clay. It's probably a better description. But yeah, so let me know down below, where's your leaning? Golem or Satyr? And it's Satyrs. I guess it's plural. There are multiple of these beings. Let me know which one you think you would do. I think right now I'm leaning towards Golem, but the other one is pretty, and it should have its day in the sun as well. Okay, so if you're joining us, you'll need 1,100, basically 1,200 yards of a 3-weight yarn. They want you to use an I-9, which he says is a 3.25 millimeter hook, a measuring tape, yarn needle, and scissors. Pretty sure my eye hooks are 5.5 millimeter, and that's what I'm going with. I don't think I have a 5.25 millimeter. And in here, she uses the foundation chain, which is not something I've done. So I might have to hit Ray up and ask her to show me how to do the foundation chain again. Maybe I'll just chain it out and do it the way I know best. Why not? Oh, no! This is about learning new things, Erin. Learn the new skill. But I am going to do this project in my new Whisk Market tote bag. So I'll let you know how that holds up. And it, if you're curious, very nicely holds the 2 bonus bundles in there, and you could very easily stack. Well, I think if you stack 2 on top of each other, they'd poke out. But I think you could put a third one like a pyramid, and it would just marginally stick out. Just in case you're wondering capacity. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I hope you join us. If you are a content creator and would like to join us, please feel free. Email any of the ladies who are in the group and we'll get you hooked up. If you are not a content creator, we have a Facebook group that Jenna from Jenna Stitches created. Things We're Making Thursday. It'll be linked down below as well. Feel free to enter that group. It started to kind of show off these projects. It's ballooned. People show their yarn hauls. People talk about other projects. They're like, hey, I've got this project. This is a weird instruction. Can somebody help me? And we help them. It's all about community over there. So it's not just these projects. Come, talk yarny goodness. Talk all things crochet or yarn sales in table. Let's do it. So join us there. Or if you don't have Facebook or you're not a content creator, just you can email us, any of us, pictures, and I'm sure we would all be more than willing to share your makes within our videos. This is so much fun. I hope you are excited by the wrap pattern. I'm very excited. And will join us this month. But if it isn't your cup of tea this month, I hope you just continue to watch and see what we all create and see what comes up for May. Oh my goodness. Time flies when you are having fun, and I am definitely having fun. Okay, I will see you all later. Bye-bye, and have a wonderful day.